Peter Stumpp was a lonely and isolated figure, living on the outskirts of a small village in 16th century Germany. Peter was obsessed with dark magic and the occult. He was convinced that he could gain ultimate power and control through his dark arts. Peter's first victim was a young child who wandered into the forest. Peter lured the child to himself and then brutally murdered them in a dark manner. He also made a pact with a dark entity to become a werewolf, and roamed the forest, feasting on human flesh and terrorizing the villagers. He was consumed by a primal fury and bloodlust, and lost all control over his actions. The villagers lived in constant fear of Peter's werewolf attacks, and many were brutalized and killed by his hand. A group of brave villagers decided to investigate Peter's crimes, and gather evidence to bring him to justice. They were determined to put an end to the terror that had consumed their village. Then one day, they confronted Peter, who was still in his werewolf form, and bravely fought him off. They were able to subdue him and bring him back to the village, where he was put on trial for his crimes. He was found guilty and sentenced to death, a just punishment for the horrors he had unleashed upon the village. Peter was executed on October 31, 1589.